Yeah, the thing that I was just checking actually is the atmosphere right here, because we are burning a lot of carbon. I was expecting this to increase quite a bit. It is doing it slowly, but I don't think the Terraformer mod is working actually. People already warned me that it was a little bit broken after all the updates. It seems to be. Well, why did the CO2 just switch from like 8 molars to... So when we started it was like 3.8. Not sure what it is now. I guess this is the real value. Right. And the cooling for my base. I'm using the radiator. Is that the right word? So I'm making use of the fact that Mars is still relatively cold. So I'm just passing a script which checks if the temperature is below a certain value, and otherwise it will vent some air through this bit outside of the base and it will cool down. It's very elegant. I should probably do something with this. Very simple script, so that's my preferred way. There's probably better ways of doing it with I think Floddy is the one that's always talking about how I should be using gas differential cooling or something, but that is above my my level of intelligence, so I will skip that happily. Let's see, let's first connect these bits up, I guess. You use the passive system. I think you were talking about using gas differential, right? Or was that someone else that I mixed up things again? I tend to do that. Ah, no. Someone else again. Floddy is definitely the one that spent a lot of time optimizing his base. This I did remember. Like lowest power usage. So you're not optimizing, you just hack things in? Alright, so you use a shit ton of power but just compensate with generating a lot, I guess? Or is that not what you mean? I'm currently also playing a lot of quick and dirty solutions. It's the easiest way. Not the best way, but it is very easy. And it will help me understand the game in a faster rate. I guess it's the lazy way. Just see what I can squeeze in my rooms. I'm curious to see what your base looks like now. They also have free roaming chickens. No, wait, you didn't have chickens, but maybe in the future. Just chickens crawling through all the mess, rolling ores and stuff. Nice. We got some random ores rolling as well. Very pretty setup. Alright, I probably smelted some more iron, right? Yeah, so let's build the last few chutes. I do like this setup. It feels like things are going automatically. It's just not really true, but it does feel that way. But maybe once we finish this last bit, it will actually go automatic. And then the last question is, of course, how to get things out of this thing again. So I guess for starters we should probably power it. And if we pull this lever, things will probably just drop out. Very pretty silo, no? I think you were the one who said I should probably build one if I wanted to get rid of all the crap that was floating around. I think the silo is quite ugly. So to make this look a little bit better, I should probably make some support beams over here, so it doesn't look as horrible, like floating things. Talking about floating things, maybe you should pause for a minute. Printing all these chutes. There's still one though, yeah. Electronics printer stealing my stuff. Junction, there we go. I can't believe it. It seems like this bit is finally done. Very pretty. Not really, but it does work. So now we should have a nice flow of resources into the silo, and these floating bits should disappear over time. Let's see. Ooh, you're doing a flex in Stationeers. Let's see what kind of flex this is. You can run your starter base on 2 solar panels, 2 chickens, 3 potatoes and 2 wheat. Being it completely gas independent and making enough for me to survive on oxygen, water and food. That is quite cool. 2 solar panels is not a lot. Damn, that is an efficient little base. So I guess those could be like little outposts, right? Then it's definitely a shame that you don't have a rover anymore in this game. Because if you could just put like a few of those outposts on Mars, it feels like you're using the whole planet. Alright, what was I doing? I was going to expand it a little bit, I guess. Will we use the steel? Probably not. Probably I'll first connect this up with some... Oh, we got a whole two coils then. Now that's really worth the effort. And the random chute. Nice. So we'll create some floating power cables for now. Where is this this input? All right. I guess this isn't very pretty. The floating silo. We will integrate it at some point. We'll make it work. Stick it in a wall or something. Ooh, so close. So you were just throwing out some numbers as an example. You probably need a fair bit more plants to make enough oxygen for fuel, water and breathing. Well, the plants do seem to be very efficient at creating oxygen. I was surprised by the amount of CO2 they would deplete. So Bob and me were insufficient to convert all the O2 generated by 5 plants, I think. Which is something I didn't expect. I wanted to harvest some copper actually. which I cannot do anymore because it's probably in the silo. Let me check. So this is iron. That's copper, right. Can I quickly get those? Nope. Because it needs power. Right, so I'm stuck in the loop. Very nice. Then I will find some copper myself. Oh, I got some actually. I didn't check the roadmap. Do you know what they're currently working on in the Stationeers? Or they didn't say actually. Like the next update. If there's anything cool in there. I don't know how to use their water update yet. I mean, it could be fun to make a swimming pool, but that's probably not the real goal of the update. Ah, there we go. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Should probably close that again. So now we got more iron to play with, and we will expand this very pretty looking base, which at some point will be self-sufficient, just not right at the moment. Yeah, I guess the next thing that we should do is to add another deep miner to this, and a centrifuge. So it would burn more coal. The cool thing is that it will keep burning coal even though it's not required, which usually would be bad. But since our goal is actually not to create a lot of energy, but to burn a lot of coal, it's perfect. What are you making actually? Ah, there is no known roadmap. Alright. Yeah, so it looks like the current CO2 is really 8.66 molars. And the last time I checked, I think it was the other way around. But maybe my spontaneous dyslexia is kicking in. So I thought it was 6.88, but maybe not. And maybe we didn't actually change the atmosphere at all. Which would be bad, because that would mean this project might fail. I can stop for a moment. But I might have to take a look at the Terraforming mod, see if there is any update, any comments, and then we'll find out. At some point it will work again. In worst case scenario I'll have to look at the code myself. Not that I think I can fix it, but maybe some AI tool can help me to fix it. Alright, so we want to replace that bit. So now it will look more like it's actually supported, which might make it look a little bit nicer actually. So how are we doing for iron? I think we're out now. Yeah. So we have to get some more. Right. There's a problem with accessing this now, that's also nice. I think there's many downsides of making a silo in this orientation. Definitely wouldn't recommend. But well, let's connect the chute for starters. And not sure what I will do next. We could make like a switch or something. So what does it actually hold? Just a bunch of crap, right? No iron. Ah, great, silicon, that's what we want. The real question is why that is actually not stacked. Oh, there's no stackers at this bit. Nice. That's probably the reason. So this one is called silicon. Alright, there we have it. So we need some stackers. I didn't notice actually that those were missing from this nice setup. Which I guess nice is a very particular opinion you can have about all this. This should have given a hint to me anyway that there was something missing from my setup. Alright, well, I should probably go back to the other base, get some water, take a shower, which we don't have yet actually, but you can actually make. We might steal some iron from there as well, so we speed up things a little bit. Very curious if there's more oxygen in the base now. Noticeable amount more. I don't remember exactly what it was. I think 17% O2. Because we do have like 12 plants or something, right? So should be working. Let's find out. Because the problem is that we cannot take off our suit at the moment. So that's a bit of a limitation. But it's not too bad because it means we'll just consume more water and... oh, there's a dust storm. Nice timing. You're eating a lot, Bob. So let's see, what is the current percentage of O2? It's 18, alright, so slowly it's becoming more. Oh, we can make a very delicious improvised omelette. Watch this. Can I add that? Maybe. So this will create not a delicious omelette, but some nice egg powder, which we'll just chuck straight away if I manage to open my helmet. Very nice. Add some water perhaps. Alright, so that's working out. At some point we should add some water system because we only have 5 liters left. It's not a lot. Yeah, I will check back some VOD to see if the CO2 was also 8.66 proof 4 or if it was something lower. Have you been playing around, Floody or My Seeds, with the robot, which I forgot how it was called actually? Something like Harvey or something, or Henry, or... It's not Henry. I would have remembered that. Billy... What was the name? You think I can find it by just looking for robot? Larry, was that it? That's not how you pronounce that, but that's the one I mean. So this can be programmed to automatically harvest wheat, or any other crop, but since wheat is the one that we like, we're only talking about that today. And you also have this little robot which can be used to do mining, but I never played around with that one. Did any of you play around with this little robot? Amy? No. Alright. It sounds difficult, but maybe it's self-explanatory. No clue. So this will be all for Bob. Get him some food. Meanwhile, we can check out our new strain of wheat. So we get some wheat seeds, which I don't think we need to save actually, because we already made a backup last time. Alright, so your robot needs to shelter from the storms. Wow, it doesn't look very big indeed, so maybe it will get blown away. Poor thing. Is it expensive to build it actually? That's from... a little bit, I guess. The Electrum and Astroloy, which I didn't make even yet. Copy to clipboard, great. Not sure why I wanted to do that, but I have it now. So this is our low pressure strain. We'll check it out. And we got this one as well. Low degree strain. Should probably keep some of these in my inventory for now, so I don't lose track of what I'm doing. So we'll do some genetic screening, and it will be easier if I do it like that. Right, let's find out if we're heading into the right direction or not. So this one used to be able to withstand -20, which is already pretty decent, which is what it is now apparently. But the pressure wouldn't be fine at the moment. So this is not that interesting, because the pressure is going up. So we'll ditch that one. But we have another one, and this will do what? Worse. I was looking at the numbers and a little bit confused why all of a sudden this one has such a high pressure, but it just went into the other direction, which is fine, but it's not what we want. For a moment I thought this one could take like 0 kilopascal, but I was looking at the wrong number. Yeah, so this is not really helping us. Let's ditch that as well. So this is -20 and 25, that's also not great. what is this plant doing? I might have to look at the original one, like these seeds. This is a bit better. So minus 19 and 18. That was more or less what it already was. So we could grow that. Let's label that for a minute. So 19 and 18. It's a little bit worse. Let's check this one. But yeah, it still gets like minus 40 at night, so these plants need to do a little bit better than what they're currently doing. So it's 23, that's I think the record. So it's 24 almost, 24 and 20, that's quite good. So we'll probably plant this one. The pressure is going the wrong direction, but the temperature is really impressive. Let's just screen all of these actually. This one was crap, right? No, I didn't screen those yet. So this one is also very impressive. So it's 21 and 10. That is nice. Very cool. That should state that it's passage 6 already, right? Or I'm losing track. So we are labeling them in a very geeky way so we can keep track of what's going on and only focusing on the pressure and temperature, which are showed there. The outside pressure and temperature, that is. So this one can handle 0 pressure and minus 6. That is quite cool. So that's the other extreme. So we have the lowest temperature of -24 degrees. Then we have something that's more, best of both worlds, which I guess is the best thing to do right now. And then we have something that can handle 0 pressure. But the pressure will be less of a problem actually, so I think this is the one to continue with. So yeah, I think we can toss those. Which also means that if we have all of these stacks, I don't know, we will screen those still. I was going to say that we will also focus on this parental stream. Which is this one, so I guess we will screen that first. And if it's good enough, then we will skip screening the other ones and just continue like that. Saves us a bit of work, and apparently the selection is going rather well. It's just the coal bit that has to move, speed up a little bit. So the alternative is that I ditch like a lot of other gas into the atmosphere, which is still possible, but that doesn't have my preference. So this is doing also decent, but it's not not that impressive. don't know, maybe we'll still grow one of these backup strains, because it feels like the victory, the 0 kilopascal, so maybe we'll still grow that one. If we dip our toe into genetic splicing at some point, that will come in handy, some extreme condition. So then we can ditch this one. We'll just plant this one before we forget. Alright, so this is doing great. So it's 21 and 4 kilopascal. That is fantastic. I think that's the best one yet, the best combination. Because this is 19 and 18, which is a lot less impressive, so let's ditch that. This is the one to use. So I guess this will go into our backup, which is fine, in case something horrible will happen to our base. So this is not as impressive, so we can remove this one. This is alright, I guess. Minus 19 and 10, that's very similar to this one. So maybe we'll plan this as well then. It's okay-ish. It's actually very similar to what it was, so... yeah, so that's quite good actually. And then the last one. So we'll store this one as a backup. And we'll plan the other two, depending on what this one says. 21 and 10. That's a little bit better, no? So it's 21 and 4. And we got 21 and 10, so that's quite good. So I guess this one will be tossed away as well. And we continue with these two. Together with this one, which is an absolute winner in terms of low pressure growing. It doesn't need any pressure, which is a little bit strange. That's what it does. Right, so if I remember correctly, then Bob has a shit ton of food. Has like a stack of 20, right? More than that even. So it doesn't need all of this. We can relabel this as just wheat, so that we won't cause any confusion. Plant it and shut all of this off again. And we'll make a bunch of food. This time it's for us. This is our life now on Mars. It's a matter of creating food, screening plants, and trying to increase the atmosphere. But off stream I will check, see if this Terraformer mod still works, because otherwise this last stage of the game will not have any ending. So then we might be here for quite some time. Like, it's been year 3 on Mars. Things aren't improving. Alright, let's check it out. Ah, that's a good reminder that we should change our oxygen bottle. Maybe we'll print one more of those CO2 filters. Might be nice. Steal some iron for the other base. Not sure why all of these are left on. Seems like... oh no, it doesn't have any iron. Do you have a lot of iron? Nope. Do you have some iron? We'll just steal it. I guess it has some iron, so we'll just take that. One. It's a fruit slot machine, and of course the last one is the one we want. It's poor timing because it just went dark again. That's a little unfortunate, but well. And randomly there's some iron flipping out of the machine. Nice. So that was probably stuck in the stacker still. Let's see if we can find our base at night. This is the time to put in a wager. Vote. I should actually make some votes, but I will focus on Twitch coming week. I'll have some holidays and I will expand my poor looking Twitch, get some visual upgrades, and maybe set like a goal as well. So now I have 9 followers, which is pretty good actually already. I'm very happy with that. But if I reach 50, I think I can do like a whole lot more cool things. I can do I can be affiliate, right? So yeah, I will read a little bit into Twitch, how to become a better streamer, and see what I can add to my Twitch to make it look cooler. And some more interaction would be fun as well. For starters, a subscription notification would be one of the basic things that I should add. So if anybody just subscribed, then thank you very much. I think we're getting lost again. Yeah, this isn't really working. So one of the things that I want to do is to make a power line between these two bases. In case that we do create a lot of energy, too much energy, then we will redirect all the power to our main base. So, and I think it would be very cool to have a power line because it will guide me in the night, which seems to be the time that I travel around. You think that I nailed the bit of streamer as doing some communication and interaction? That's very kind of you, Floody. No, I don't want overlays. That's also one of the reasons why I don't want my face in the screen. I don't want to clutter like the game itself, but maybe some kind of goal, so people are reminded that I am actually trying to become affiliate and have some nice cool options. But indeed, I won't do some stupid effects and stuff like that to distract from the game itself. But also, I think you wanted to paste like a link last time, and I didn't know how to give you permission for that. So those kind of things are probably some things that I can do a bit better. And when talking about Stationeers, the thing that will definitely help me is the power line to see where the hell I need to go. But let's see if my fancy beacon script will work. which is not fancy. Oh, apparently it just found the signal and I wasn't paying attention, which is not fancy at all because the only thing it does is just switch on every 30 seconds or something and give like a little bleep of where I need to go. This is definitely not the way. Yep, I will work on the power line. I think that will be an improvement. Do you guys still get lost? Or do you have better trackers than I have? I think mine is a little bit too cheap. But I did notice my battery's running out, so I thought like, I might need to improve that a little bit. Yeah, the episode goals. I actually wanted to do that in-game maybe. To have like a... Well, you can use the signs, right? But indeed, that sounds like a plan. Like today's goal. Because I do have those most of the time. Sometimes they get thrown off because there's some emergency, but yeah, that's fun indeed. Thank you for that idea. Come on, tracker, we want to go home. Ah, there we go. I should probably increase the time on that. 2 seconds or 1 second is a bit little. The real question is how I'm able to get lost on such a small distance. I think that is a skill on itself. But I did find my base. Yeah, it does update, but you have to be fast before the beacon shuts down. So this is... It sounded smart at the time, but it's not really that smart. I'm really making it difficult for myself, which I guess in several ways I'm doing that. I could also just remember that I need to go in that direction, which is 350 degrees, which is not that difficult, but I keep getting distracted. Well, let's just recharge the battery and we try again. This time paying attention to the degrees. Alright, so let's see, 350 should be fine. And otherwise we have to walk back in a straight line to, what is it? 177. Alright, let's try this. Stupid base design. I still remember me going, wouldn't it be fun to build a base far away so I can have an excuse to build a rover? And then later on finding out that the rover has been deleted because it was a bit glitchy. Feels like the preparation was not great. I think we're there, no? Did I see a little light? Oh, we made it. This has been an adventure. And we're not hungry and thirsty yet, so there's still time. Did we run out of energy here? Ah, this crappy base. Go fix that. Swing the old generator back on. No! Alright, there we go. Things are happy again. You go make some more iron because we wanted to do, I think, just welding, right? Yep. And can we make this miner, can we make another one, or do we need like the improved printer? Yeah, right, so it needs the tier 2, and we need steel, electrum, invar. Right. I think we still have most of these things actually at the other base. And the centrifuge just needs steel, I guess. I think it did need that. Ah, yeah, for the building. Right. So we should probably stick, how to say, split our steel stack. So it needs 4 per centrifuge, but I guess we need like a few then. Alright, so we got that. So you go print the centrifuge already, because we will need one. Can we play the game when I blew my base up last time? Does anybody have like a cool story about how you messed up and made like a big mistake? I think I did this last time as well, and I was surprised by the cool stuff. I think the most common one is that we forget, as Stationeer players, we forget that there is a canister in one of the packages that you get at the start of the game, and everybody just hauls those into your little greenhouse, and they will slowly heat up. And I think, depending on temperature of your base and stuff, around day 20 or something it will blow up and it will feel like something randomly explodes. So that's the one that went wrong for me as well. It's a new one, right? Yeah, because they added that canister recently. Right, so where can we stick the centrifuges? I guess we just continue this very ugly line of centrifuges. That's a little bit tight. Oh, and it's offset as well. That's too ugly even for my doing. Nice. So we cannot walk here anymore. Ah, who needs walking? After they changed the portable air conditioner, it used to be a good heater and cooler. Until it gets explosive. Yeah, there's some canister in there as well, right? Which uses cooling liquid, which mine is completely depleted of. And I don't know how to make it actually. So I just stopped using it. And I went back to old school stuff where you just use the, what are they called? The flares for heating and cooling with the passive system. On Mars you don't need as much cooling, of course. I guess on Venus it's a little bit different. So we need Not a welder, but a wrench. This is extremely ugly. And we won't be able to do any cabling, so this is not a great idea. I didn't expect this to happen. Right, so it's the other one. It's the crowbar that we need. Why? What am I doing? Come, please pick this thing up. Nope, it won't do it. All right. Crowbar, please. So we leave a bit of space. Is it enough? I guess maybe it is. Because we're running out of space in this spot. So we're desperate. So now it does need a welding torch, right? Very pretty. Take some of the copper, smelt that as well. And then it's probably time to go to the other base and get this other deep miner kit, which needs something like electric components. I think they were pretty expensive. Also, we should probably still figure out how to get things out of the silo again. So you could just do this, but probably there's a smarter way of doing that. Wasn't there like well, I guess you can select with a sorter which bit you want and loop the other things back in? I don't know. I haven't done any of these sorting games. What do you think, Floody? Do you have some great idea? You can hook up like a computer or something, right? And select which thing you want. Yeah, you can. Nice. So that's probably the thing that we should do. Need more cable, alright. Make more. Ah, there's a motherboard for it. Let's check it out. Or you can just continue printing, I think. But just a sorter motherboard, you mean? Yeah, that's the one we're using here, actually. So I guess we can just build like a sorting loop. There's probably a prettier way of doing that, but we will probably feed back all the things we don't need back into the loop. I guess there's a way in which you can specifically tell it to only eject like one type of ore. Sounds like it should be possible, but I don't know how to do it. What's this connecting to? I'm building in a different layer. Well, things are now connected. Loading random bits of cable. Nice, nice. Alright, so centrifuges are already installed. They should probably be included into the weird loop that we created. So this IC chip. But we'll do that later. That bit of code also needs some optimization, actually. We should print some extra chutes, I guess. Yeah, I think I remember a streamer doing that, so maybe I should look up some guide or something. Ah yeah, and I forgot that we also need to fix these last few sorters, right? So this, I mean the stickers. So we need like three more? Yeah. If we have the materials for it. And we don't. Does this thing have some materials? Not the ones that we want. But we can tell it to get rid of its iron. It's still insufficient, but well, it's a start. There we go. At some point this will work a little bit better. We have to be patient. So yeah, we will run back to base and see if we can make a miner. And meanwhile remind ourselves to make stackers. I think we can already make 2. That's nice. No, 1. We're lacking the copper. So we'll put it right here as a reminder and go back to base. In the dark, of course, as is tradition. So each time I come back to this base, I imagine there's still power and a shit ton of resources. But at the moment the system is not that efficient. And the reason for that is mainly because I set up the centrifuges also wrong. So they can be much more efficient. But you have to do a little bit of programming. And that's the bit that I didn't really do yet. I just use a timer and say like every so many minutes I want you to ditch all resources and slowly start spinning again. And that's suboptimal, so we can definitely improve there. But at least the basic principle is working. So it's electrum invariant constant. We have some of them here in the other locker. Just the electrum that's missing, but I think that's in this one. Yeah, not a lot actually. There it is. Stop. This is maybe the steel that we need later on. Let's see, we want another one of these. We got a shit ton of resources, probably way too much, but we'll find out. And then it's the electric components, right? Or parts. But we are running out of gold, it seems, so that's a bit of a problem. Because these, we need 4, I think. Yeah, so we should be on the lookout for more gold. This won't be enough. But first let's go inside and see if we can solve some of our problems. Probably not, because the atmosphere is still wrong. But let's see. We could just add some oxygen, of course, because we have bottles of oxygen there, so I'm being not very smart. So let's see, we got only 18% still. That's not a lot. Of course, the problem is that when I add more oxygen, then the system will just flush it out. Well, let's find out. Yeah, this isn't really adding the boost that I thought it would. And I don't remember how much we need. I think we need like 30? A bit more at least. So let's see. You considered forcing when power gets low. Alright, so you're saying that I could also use like a liquid fuel generator when running only when power runs out. I could definitely do that, yeah. Although playing with fuel is a little bit scary. But maybe I will be brave and do something like that indeed.
Oxygen critical. Oxygen critical.
Yeah, indeed. So it doesn't really matter if things blow up there, you mean, because it's in the open world. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. That's all the things we need, right? Maybe a bit more water.
Oxygen critical.
Alright. So we might need to do some actual mining, unfortunately, to get some gold. Let's put our egg in the fridge. So we got quite some eggs. It seems like the chickens will proliferate on Mars. There's still a chance to populate Mars with a bunch of chickens. That would be great, but they will require an even higher temperature, I think. Flare gun, I never used that actually. Yeah, we need gold, but will I do mining at dark? Probably not. So we need 4 electric components, I think. Mining, like deep miner is the thing to look for. So a lot of steel and the electronic parts. Yeah. Alright, let's go and look for some stuff. It would have been smart to first fix the beacon, but we're not smart. So the downside is not taking your suit off, I think, is that you will get hungry and thirsty more quickly. So that is a bit of a downside. But currently it's not possible to take off the suit because we messed up the percentage of O2. So that's something we have to live with or need to fix, but I'm too lazy for that because I want to focus on the deep mining. Should probably get this as well. Your character has survived for 128 days. That is quite cool. And we're lucky that we didn't damage our lungs yet, because we only have one of those repair pills. I guess medicine would be the better term. Can we find some gold? This is probably my doing. Or we'll just steal it out of the stacker. Could also be an option. Let's see if it got some gold for us. It's probably... also has some iron, that's nice. Where's the gold one? Is it the first one actually? Nope, that's coal. Ah, there we go. Nice, we got all the goodies. I hope that's enough, probably not. But now it's daylight again, so we can definitely spot gold more easily. Let's see. On the mountain? Or is this gold even? No, that's something else, that's cobalt. That's coal. This little thingy is copper. Obviously. But there's something shiny right there. Hey Flo, how are you? Ah, you're probably also in the... ah, that's Floody probably again. Did you just multiply? I started on YouTube, so that's why. But I thought maybe the discoverability would be better on Twitch. Which it seems like it is actually. Alright, there we go. A shit ton of gold. That's not gold. But we got enough anyway. So it's a hit and run. We'll just run back to our base. We should probably get some volatiles as well. Oh, more gold. Just when you don't need it anymore. Yeah, I think Twitch also has fewer ads, right? So that's also an advantage. YouTube is getting a little bit ridiculous with those. Shouldn't probably say that though. To angry the algorithm. I should probably say, oh, you just buy premium and there's nothing wrong. Alright, let's see. Imagine putting the wrong stack inside the machine. We get some explosion. Crank up the temperature a little bit. A bit more, I guess. Alright, and we want to smelt some gold. Bit more, I guess. And some copper and iron. Alright, let's see if we can make that extra miner. And then we actually got a lot of things done today. Today is a good day. If you intend to keep streaming on both, you should set up stuff so you can reach it from each other. Ah, yeah. That's probably true. Well, I can read both chat, but indeed, it would be fun if people could read both as well. A stack of 7. Oh, I think we overdid it a little bit. I thought this would go very slow, but blink of an eye. I guess we can leave some of them here. Alright, let's see if we got all the things required to improve our setup a little bit. So the advantage of making another one is that we already have the whole stacker set up, so we don't need to duplicate that, of course. And the amount of energy will also be in our favor, the amount of required energy, because the stacker setup and sorter will probably take a lot of power. So since we now just generate more coal, I think this will be in our advantage. So we will get closer to a better balance. I say closer because I have no clue what the balance actually is. Right, so I think this is the correct orientation even. Steel sheets we should be printing, I think. We should have some, actually. 1. Well, I wasn't lying. I think we needed 20, or what did we need? 12. And the first thing we need is, oh, those 12 sheets, right. And some cable coil, which we still have, so that's fine. Just barely, actually. Can we still print some coil, or are we out of copper? Yes, we are. I hate this bit. I should probably change that with a shoot. Alright, let's see. Don't know why I'm keep holding my laptop in my pocket all the time. Next bit is this bit? I guess it is. And then we go for electronic parts. And we can do more mining. I'm not sure if it matters if it's like next to each other. In real life that would be weird to do probably. But well. Let's see if it works. So we probably want to connect it to this bit, right? Yeah. Laptop belong in your pocket. Not in your pocket, but in your tool belt. Alright. I never really bothered to make another tool belt, but that's probably a smart thing to do. You can do it, shoot. Just connect. We believe in you. Right, let's first build this this stacker, because I will definitely forget about that. Ah, it's the copper. Wasn't there a big pile of copper just around the corner? That's iron. Yeah, I should probably make the new tool belt. I guess it's cheap as well. Let's remember where we need to go. It's into that direction. Always mining when it's dark. I used to time that a little bit better, but now it's worse because we don't do a lot of mining anymore. What is that hellhole? My. Not sure what created this, but this is a nice way to get lost. Alright. This is a nice strip of lights. Yeah, we have some bad luck on finding copper. Hey, there we go. The mining lenses, right? Yeah. But well, after the deep miner setup works, then we of course don't need to mine ever again. That's the idea. Of course it doesn't work like that, but we can dream. Alright, so we'll leave this one out so that next time we can find copper as well, since apparently we're desperate sometimes. But power is still holding more or less. You can use lenses to see cables and pipes. Oh, that's very cool. Ah, I didn't know. Let's check it out. Lenses. They look very awesome. You can use them like an X-ray. Nice. They're very cheap, although Inconel is not that cheap, I guess. It looks nice indeed. So you can make some cables, and we use the other copper for the stacker. Nice. And probably we need more chutes, because we always need more chutes. So we removed this ugly thing from this place, because upstairs we need 3 of those. I think we have enough for this bit. So let's see. To fix this last bit, we need... Well, I think we don't need necessarily a stacker here, because I think I got one too many sorters. We definitely need one there and here. And the last one over there. So this is where all our power goes to. I think these only use like 50 watts or something, but we have 10 of them, or 9. Right, then we fix this bit again with the chutes. which should go like this. Nice timing. Because we didn't set the stackers. Actually, that is quite nice timing. Very kind reminder of the game that we should fix things. Alright. Can we get you out of the way? So these are nicely connected now. We want one of those. And the last bit, which we cannot reach anymore. Alright, yeah. Nice. So it doesn't look very fancy, but this should work. To get everything sorted into stacks now. So from now on we should have less mess. So we clear out the crap that's here. Which is just silicon. Then with the next storm things will look a bit tidier. Can we reach that? Just not. It did highlight actually, but just 1 pixel. No. Right. Well, that bit is fixed. The next bit is to connect this bit. That's also poor timing. So we want the junction here again.
Power low.
Paying close attention to the arrows. But this is the way we want it. So they will come together at that point. And then the stacker will do its thing. And they will together get directed into the centrifuges. So that should definitely work. Not sure what to do with those ores. We'll just leave them on the ground. Let's see. We probably should make a plateau here, but that's for later. But we will connect the power. If we can get to there. So there we go. We have now 2 deep miners. Which should be switched on actually. I will use a jetpack with it. Yeah, there we go. So we should have some nice generation of ores. Should probably connect these 2 centrifuges as well. But then things should work. Power is not doing great. Oh no, yeah, my jetpack is running a little bit low. So that's one of the projects that we're aiming for as well. But it doesn't really look like our efforts are paying off because the CO2 is still at 8.66 moles. So that's not fantastic. So I will look into the Terraformer mod and see what's going wrong. Here it's better. But that doesn't really mean anything, I guess. Oh no, it's worse actually, there it was 5. Well, I will look this up, and I think that concludes the stream for today. So I will update you on the dynamics of this mod. and if our Terraformer project is still on the table or if we cannot fix it, but we'll find out next time. I'm sure there's some way to fix it. It's a challenge on its own. So thank you very much for joining. Thank you, Floody, for all the advice, and it was fun chatting with you again. And yeah, I hope I see you guys next time. Bye bye. See you.